Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. It is March 10th, 2025 at 12:02 p.m. And this is another meeting of the Public Safety Subcommittee for the House Judiciary Committee. And so we have one bill that we will take up today. That is House Bill 674, which I think we did start to have a conversation about last week. And there is a proposed amendment to the bill, which hopefully all of the subcommittee members received. If not, just let me know and I can have my office resend it. But I think it hopefully addresses some of the things that we talked about at our last meeting. So I know one of the biggest things was on the first page, um, on line, I guess starting line 19, going into line 20, about a person may not, I think originally said with the intent to conceal the death of another. There was an amendment by the bill sponsor to change it to homicide, but then there were some concerns about that word. So it was changed to with the intent to conceal a crime. And I believe I got a text this morning that stated that Scott Schellenberger was fine with the changes. I think we may have, I don't know if the bill sponsor's in the waiting room. But if so, I know he was reaching out to the state's attorney in state Mary's County, who was the person who I think initially reached out to the delegate, to Delegate Kaufman, and also to the other state's attorneys across the state about doing this bill. So
I'm here. I'm here.
hi, Delegate Kaufman. How are you today?
Good. How are you? Sorry to interrupt. I just got it admitted, so I wanted you to let me know I was here.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, no, so I was just telling the group I had gotten a text this morning that Scott Schellenberger was fine with the amendment with regards to a crime. I know, and I mentioned that you were going to reach out to the state's attorneys in St. Mary's County, and I'm not certain if you had heard back from her or not.
Yes, I did. I texted you last night to say she wasn't thrilled that the penalty was being reduced from 10 to 5 years, but she still thinks it's a market improvement from 1 year. And she and her major concern was that it still be a felony, which it is. So, would she have preferred the clean bill? Yes, but she's excited that we're moving forward and she's not going to stand in the way.
Okay, awesome. All right. And so I think those are the biggest changes with this amendment versus the one that we were reviewing last week. So I don't know if folks have any questions, comments, concerns.
Madam Chair, I'm good with this. Do we vote on the amendment first?
Yes, we should vote on the amendment first.
Move favorable on the amendment.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, thanks. Delegate Valentine, I see you have your hand up.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify. So the actual wording would be with the intent to conceal or how does it word the commission of a crime?
It says with the
Of another-
intent to conceal a crime.
With the intent to conceal a crime of
Yes.
another. And then the maximum penalty goes from 10 to 5, but it stays a felony, so they don't have a statute of limitations issue.
That is correct.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. Okay. Any other questions or comments? Okay, well, there's a motion on the floor to accept the amendments. All in favor, raise your hand, actual hand or virtual hand. Okay, looks like the majority approves the amendments. Okay, awesome. Now on the bill as amended. Any questions or concerns or comments about the bill as amended?
Madam Chair, I'll move favorable.
Okay, can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, thank you. All right, any discussion on the bill as amended?
What?
Hi, Delegate Conway. Yeah,
Hello, Chair. How you doing?
I am good. I'm good. We already passed the amendment, which hopefully you should have received in your email there.
Yes.
Okay, so now we are on the bill as amended and just seeing if anyone has any comments, questions, concerns.
And just to be clear, the bill is, because I'm just joining, so I was Just go.
Sure. So this is Delegate Kaufman's bill, House Bill 674, and Delegate Kaufman is here, so we have to say all nice things about him.
No, that is not true. Can you explain this bill again?
Were you being facetious, Frank, or do you want me to
Yeah,
explain?
go ahead. Go explain it with platonic affection. Go ahead.
Well, this is a bill that would increase the penalty for for dismembering a body by those. It's like ripping off arms and legs and different things because it's a growing problem in the state.
Really?
And yes, it is. And so my initial bill would have made the penalty 10 years, but the Williams amendment, which I fully support, reduces that to 5 years. And also, but it keeps it a felony, which is the primary concern of the state's attorney of St. Mary's County. And then
Oh no, don't put it on that. Don't put it because I just put the
there are just some other tweaks to the language and things that Chair Williams can explain if you have further questions, but everybody's on board with it.
Thank you, Delegate. Yeah, I believe the
Thank
state.
you.
Yes. Yeah, I think the state's attorneys are on board with the bill as amended, and I think it addresses some of the other concerns that were raised. So, any other questions?
So it's reducing, you said from 10 to 5.
Yeah, but it's still a felony. So they was still, the reason they wanted the bill as a felony as opposed to a misdemeanor is because if the bill was a misdemeanor, the statute of limitations would be 1 year versus if it's a felony, then you'd no longer have that 1 year statute of limitations, which could be important because especially if a body had been decomposed for a significant amount of time and they just find the body, and it's been dismembered and disfigured, it just that they would still have that ability to attempt the prosecution, even though it's been more than a year.
Yeah.
Okay. Delegate Simpson.
Kim and I got to go over to HGO, but I vote favorable. I'm for it. I voted for the amendment. Can that
Okay.
happen while I walk down the hall?
Okay. All right. All in favor, I guess if there aren't any more questions of the bill, please raise your hand, virtual hand or actual hand. Okay, so
Yeah.
I see Schmidt, Phillips, Conway, Simpson, Taylor, Valentine, Tomlinson, Pastor in favor of the bill. All right. Any opposed? None. Okay. All right. The bill as amended passes. So
Thank you.
thank you guys, everyone. That's really all we have for today. That was pretty quick. We will have another meeting on Wednesday. I'm not certain of the exact time. Claire, do you happen to know? I don't know if we said 2 o'clock or if that's been solidified yet.
No, I hadn't heard at all. Sorry.
Okay. Well, we're going to meet again on Wednesday afternoon. I will keep you guys posted roughly 2, 3, I don't know, somewhere around that time frame. And we will take up possibly a few other bills on that day. So just stay tuned. And I guess this concludes our meeting of the Public Safety Subcommittee.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
And get to HGO for those who got to get there. All righty.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.